Hello, everyone. Welcome to the office. We're out of the shop today. It's over 100 degrees. So, you know what? We're going to stay on this beautiful Sunday in the AC. you know, we're going to be smart today. Usually doesn't bother me, but, you know, I just wrap things up with the tea timers over there in Patreon. And a few of them were painting. So now I feel all inspired. I'm not going to paint anything, no landscapes or anything like that. But what I am going to do, there's some minis. There's some minis for my D&D game that I've been meaning to get painted up. So I'm going to do that as I get able to chit chat with you, especially as the live chat kind of pops in here. Always looking forward to our little time spent together. Hey, Bender. Thanks for joining me. We're just going to have a nice little relaxing time here in the office. It's going to be great. Hi. How are you? Hope you're all having a good Sunday. All right, where was I? Oh, this is gonna be good. Good afternoon, David. You're going to paint. There's just some little minis that I've been neglecting, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Just a nice little chill, kind of Sunday afternoon here in the office. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Take my time. It's funny. Doing this type of thing for a living, I'm always like under the gun to do it really fast. But not today. Today we're gonna chill. What are you all working on today? Hi Scout, hey everyone. Hello. What minis am I painting? Well, these are just like little dollar store, like spooky guys. They're mainly going to be an artistic representation of what's actually taking place. And also, for any of you that are playing in my game, I'm looking at you, Kyle. I'm looking at you, Casey. Don't you dare look. Spoilers. Oh, I'm just going to squirt some of this on my desk. There we go. Long time no see. Harry, right? Yeah, you were just in the tea time. Thanks for sharing, man. Good luck on the road today. Drive safe. But yeah, pretty much I'm making like, I'm not gonna say it. I think Casey's still here. We gotta be quiet. Oh, today's football. Yeah, Sunday. I'll be darned. Oh, I went on a rummage sale. I love a good rummage sale. $10 of Legos? No way. Now I'm pulling them out right now with them. Ooh. Love a good random thing with Legos, like when you get the box and you build the thing that you're supposed to build. That's one thing. But the best time ever is like, okay, I got all these components now I can add to my hoard. Now what else can I make? Because I remember I was always into vehicles, crazy flying machines. Because you remember there was an old British show. It was way before its time. It was so brilliant. It was like the Thunderbirds or the Thunderbolts or something like that. It was puppets. And they always had these cool flying machines and submarines and stuff like that. Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that? Did I get my chicken? No. No. I know there's someone out there that remembers what that show was. I used to watch it as a kid. Because I'd wake up, I was a weirdo. I'd wake up at like 5 in the morning and it would be on. And I would enjoy it so much. Thunderbirds by Gary Anderson. Well done. That's awesome. Yes, that one. It was so incredible. It was so kind of ahead of its time. So incredible. But yeah, I would when it came to Legos, I would always build stuff like that because I would imagine the team, right? There was always a team, like A team or something like that. It was always a group of heroes out on their misadventures with all their cool vehicles. There'd be like a submarine guy, There'd be like the plane lady, and then there'd be like the crawler, like the 4x4 or 6x6 or 8x8, cool machine, you know, and there'd be a team. But my favorite part, sorry, I'm going on a tangent. My favorite part was to take my perfectly crafted thing and go and throw it. And they would have to make them like piece it together. Like they would form a camp, right? And they're stranded there. They'd have to form a camp. I would imagine them talking campfire stories to each other, what the different personalities were like. And then they would like piece by piece have to like with their little hands like piece the whole thing together, weld it all up. I was a weird 6-year-old, all right? What do you make it right now, Kiki? I I'm all about production. I'm all about trying to be productive out in the shop. But today it's over 100 degrees. It's a beautiful Sunday. I feel like, you know what? I'm going to kick my feet up a little bit and have myself a little cup of tea. It's now getting into spooky season. Ooh, man, I'm ready. I'm so ready for this spooky season. And I want to paint some of the minis that I've been trying to paint for a while. And the time is nigh because the party right now is about to meet some stuff. You know what I mean? It's about to go down. So time was here. I just wrapped things up with the Patreon tea time. So and it was just like perfect. Like you know what? I should paint. They were all painting, so I want to paint. But yeah, I'm working on like I can't say it too loud because Casey, who plays in my game, might hear me. But it's like fire demon things. So ready for fall. Oh, Harry, absolutely couldn't have said it better myself. Like I'm just, and I feel like it harkens. It's the harbinger of the holidays. It's a special time. I think I love every season, kind of besides summer. Kind of one of those guys. But spooky season is my favorite. It's my absolute favorite. It's where all the fun stuff begins to happen. You get to jump out and scare people and not get in too much trouble. You know what I mean? I was ready 3 months ago. Totally, totally. I loved painting during tea time. Hey, Yvonne, like it was so inspiring. And also that red. Like right now I'm painting with that red. That red that you had going on that canvas. Incredible. Beautifully. Just so dramatic. I'm into the drama. I have Copper rejoined you after hanging out with Casey. Yep. Scout Copper is somewhere. He's not in my office right now. I'm actually painting a book cover. Kiki, no kidding. And I saw my notification go off. Oh, I dropped your paintbrush. Grab it up again. Let's paint together. Let's paint together. Have ourselves a nice, chill time. Because you know what? As the seasons begin to shift, I feel like it's a good time to also like take a moment to take a breath, rest a second. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Because we're about to go under a little bit of change. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm done with red. We're scooting right along. I love using red. Scarlet is your go-to paint. I'll be darned. Red, to me, it's punchy. It's really punchy stuff. I feel like it's very polarizing as well. Let's get some orange in here. Because I think the star of the show is definitely going to be that yellow. And I'm excited. I'm excited to do it. Ooh, a sugar skull. Oh, Kiki, that's awesome. You're in love with it? Hey, there's nothing like building something or creating something, drawing, painting, whatever mode of creation you went through to make that thing happen. It's such a special moment if you like it, if you appreciate it. orange is a little bit too orangey. I think I need to add it, maybe a little hotter. You know what I mean? So happy to catch one of these. Kitty, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, like this is not my common thing I'm doing. Usually we're out in the shop. But I like, ooh, yellow's seen better days. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, Kitty. This is wonderful. Oh, and you're sewing? Look at us just being creative together. That's what it's all about. I love that. Oh, there we go. We got the yellow back. No, being creative together is so important because I feel like creativity is such a lonely, or at least it can be a very lonely, very personal space you keep. You know what I mean? So I've been trying more and more. Oh, we got one hell of an orange coming here. I know it's not that exciting, but orange is pretty cool. Anyways, what the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, normalizing doing artistic ventures together, you know? It's good. It's really good stuff. Ooh, I like what, yeah, much better. Much better. Lunch break is over. I need to hit the road again. Harry, be safe out there, partner. I'm also, so Harry, I hope I don't put you on blast too hard, but Harry just joined the apprenticeship program in hopes to perhaps build blacksmith jewelry, which I think is a great place to get, like, cut your teeth. You know what I mean? Because you learn so many good disciplines through that. You know, this, if you're forging out a piece of bar that is 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch, it's the very same process as if that is 1-inch bar, 2-inch bar, 3-inch bar. Same thing, it's just a little bit different. Orange gives energy. I like that. Nothing rhymes with orange. I always heard door hinge kind of rhymes. Maybe that's a bit of a cheat. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. The tranquility of creativity. Come on. Just wonderful. Yeah, so like their weapons are going to be like on fire, and so kind of are they. This could be crazy. It's going to be madness. Pandemonium even. My poor unexpected D&D group, they don't know what's going to hit them. But that's good. Always keep them guessing. They say it symbolizes optimism, happiness, enthusiasm, youthful connections. How fitting. Kiki, that's great to hear. So I'm currently working on, let me try and clear some paint off of my hands. I'll be right back. So I'm currently designing this garden gate, right? About 7 feet tall, really neat, but incorporates a lot of stained glass. Yeah. I personally enjoy like cool colors. You know, like cools and metallics. I love those paired together, like turquoise and gold, you know, that kind of, you know, blue and copper, right? Those are my kind of favorite color combinations. Now though, and also I loved when I was asked you guys for your input of your favorite color combinations. Helped me a lot because I'm not making this piece for myself, I'm making it for them. But they did mention they like those warmer colors, so that helps me quite a bit to maybe add in, you know, those reds and yellows. Call back to Balrog fighting Helm's Deep. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, green and brass, totally. Yeah, like especially like those gem tones, like an emerald green. You caught me. John, you caught me. You inspired me to paint, buddy. That just seems so tranquil. I'm like, oh my God, I need some of that in my life. Try not to get it all over my hands, but I'm kind of a messy guy. Yeah, it's about to go down. It's funny, with my Dungeons and Dragons world, I make it to where it's very story driven, role play heavy. You know what I mean? And like every game is not a fight. It's actually very rarely a fight until it is. And sometimes a fight will last several sessions. And I like it that way. You know, I feel like it makes the stakes a lot higher. I don't know if that does that make any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. Because I feel like you can easily get desensitized by action all the time. Sometimes you need that like chill out to make those personal connections with NPCs and things like that. And then all of a sudden, when all the heck breaks loose, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to protect them. We bonded. We own a restaurant together. Like I love how enterprising my D&D group is because they're always like, okay, so now that we have all these dragon parts, we got to like create a restaurant to sell the bounty. They're hilarious. It's a very fun group. Yes, yes, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm with my people right now. This is great. I don't know why people don't like orange very much, right? Versatile calms me weirdly. Yeah, I don't see orange as a very calming color. That's very unique to you. That's very cool. Treasure that. Ooh, that's spooky. I need more orange on their face. Brings out their features a little bit. Ooh, yeah, that's good. This is fun. This is also during this time I'm able to like imagine, I don't know, beets. The fruit, not the plant. Oh! Weirdly hate the fruit. Who doesn't like oranges? You get the scurvy. You gotta be careful. Max, how old is Beery? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like I would tell you a spoiler. I got better discipline than that. Perfect combination. All right, Katrina, that's great. Oh, very kind of you to say. It's not on purpose. It's literally it just does its thing. Because in my mind, he's like 18 to 25. He's definitely young spirited. I'll give you that. A little hinty hint. Cover. Hey, we're just licking. Actually, we're filming tomorrow and I can't wait. I feel like it's been forever. Doing laundry? Oh, don't remind me. They're a little rough, but it's looking good. Rough is good, especially if something is like an inferno, you know? Rough is good. Mmm. Scout's getting in there. Fixing a lawnmower engine. Oh, those are always fun. It's either a nice easy fix, like old gas or something like that, or just, change out the spark plug, or it's just a menace. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes those small engines can be a real pain. Ah, stuck carburetor. Bad pull code, bad gasket. Oh yeah, you got your workout cut out for you. Let's see the progress. Oh, no, I don't want it. Okay, so if you playing my game, you better not be peeking. Right now, I'm just doing like some dry brushing with these like flaming skeletons. And they're just gonna be they're gonna be all fast and scary, but also like it hurts just being close to them. See, I gotta be careful what I say. We see like the sneaky snooze listening. You can't hear what I'm about to say. He's like in the hallway, like, what did I do? Are those warm? You know what these are? These are little dollar store. My buddy was in the dollar store and he was like, hey, I feel like my DM needs those. Well, I'm going to make sure he regrets that. You know what I mean? They're just like little dolly store skeletons. They're great. Great source of minis, especially if your party has like, a relative imagination. They could fill in the blanks. Usually I like to be nice and literal, but for this, theater of the mind will do. But yeah, it's classic. It's classic high fantasy stuff, right? Big scary red dragon trying to get godlike powers and take over the world and rule it, right? Well, he's also then like taking these disciples, right? Creating a kind of a cult for himself, creating these disciples and like imbuing them with like red dragon magic, draconic magic. So that was a close one. Sounds like a classic, right? Sometimes the classics are fun. Next campaign, I'm planning some weird, like timey-wimey stuff. They're never going to be the same again. So let them relish having some nice, simple things to, to solve right now. Now I'm going to come over with just some good old yellow, like electric yellow, for like the eyes, because I want the eyes to feel hot. Did you ever get to Japan? No. I was supposed to go this year, but it just didn't pan out. It didn't Japan out. Sorry, that was bad. That was a real bad joke. I'm just gonna have a glass of water and simmer down. You're here for the best content. But one day, it's still top of the list. Top of the list. Just seems like such a beautiful, beautiful place to visit. Oh, I need a smaller brush for this. My God. Doing the eyes, it's always a big roll of the dice. Yeah, the burning yellow eyes is pretty spooky. I like it. I would actually love to study the forging techniques. Absolutely. Wherever I travel, I'm gonna make a point of like checking out the. That starts to dry a little bit. Yeah, checking out. I think that's one of the reasons I want to travel is to meet potters, carpenters, what have you, people that make porcelain tiles. Like I just find trade and the disciplines therein fascinating. It's good stuff. Do you have a membership? Yeah, I have a Patreon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go check it out. We have tea every Sunday morning together. We just got done. It's like a Zoom meeting. We get to chat. The Patreon's great. Also, it opens a lot of cool stuff up for the Discord. People are able to chit chat in there, share their work. It's rad. Ask each other for inspiration. It's a cool community. Very creative, but creative along all different assets. It's neat. I feel very blessed to be a part of it. And if you want to learn how to blacksmith, I'll teach you through the apprenticeship program. That's been fun. Just Max Randolph Studios. Yeah, if you can find it. I try to keep it real easy. Wherever you want to try and find me, you just type in Max Randolph Studios, you'll find me. But I appreciate the interest, sincerely. I need something smaller than this tip of this paintbrush. I need like like exactly this. Maybe. I got a bolt. I got a random bolt. Maybe even something finer like the tip of this screw. Nailed it. This is the tool. This is the tool we needed. Here we go. When in doubt, get creative. That is perfect. Sorry, I now need to like super focus. Too much. Oh my God. I'm doing great. I'm in the cool office right now. Yeah, I'm just enjoying the heck out of myself. Doing a little painting, a little bit of miniatures that I need to do before my next game, which I think is going to be Tuesday. We're doing the impossible. We're actually scheduling and getting together. Can you believe it? But yeah, it's hotter than blazes outside. I'm ready for fall already. And plus, yeah, the patrons were painting today, so I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go paint. I'm inspired. All right. Oh my gosh, how fitting! I didn't even notice. I'm painting the skeletons with my skeleton mug, my big old honking skeleton mug. Ooh, what's my favorite season? Literally everything but summer. Summer's rough. But if I had to choose my favorite season, oh, I mean this one coming up. I love like September into October. Like November's great, but I mean like I think I just love October. It's my birth month. Also, it's deep into spooky season, so there's pumpkins and fallen leaves everywhere. I love it. I love it so much. But I also like winter when it's cold and it's raining and I get to make soups and stews. I make a mean veggie broth from all of my trimmings and things from the garden. It's good, it's spicy, it's delicious. And I can make a bowl of rice taste good with that dang thing, right? So I love to cook in winter. I also love, I really do enjoy the holidays. I know it's difficult sometimes, but the holidays are great. But also, spring. Oh my God, when everything gets green, everything's beginning to bud. You're watching all the animals come to life. You're hearing songbirds come to life for like the first time in months. I love the seasons. I love the seasons. Could you imagine how boring life would be and uneventful it would be if we didn't have seasons? Thank goodness, right? This screw is definitely not screwing it up. This is great. Autumn is a solid choice. I love winter personally. Yeah. It's so funny. One of my favorite Vivaldi seasons is my least favorite real season. Go figure, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, Yvonne. You don't, yeah, we've talked about that before on Tea Time, that you don't have, like Halloween is gnarly over there. Like, I think just Americans go crazy for Halloween. I love that for us. Hot and hotter, yeah. Good name. What are we working on? Rachel? You know what? During tea time, a bunch of the patrons were just enjoying themselves painting. And I was like, I'm not gonna go in the shop and sweat my eyeballs out. No way. I'm gonna paint. So I thought I'd just hang out with you guys in my office in the design studio and get some painting done. Some stuff that I've been totally procrastinating against. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, going on a hike. That's great. So yeah, a little lower. Oh yeah, there's nothing worse than hiking when it's blazing hot. Miserable. Okay. Oh yeah, Kiki. Yeah, Disneyland does not play around when it comes to spooky season. They got the memo. It's good. It's good stuff. Yeah, when like the Haunted Mansion's all Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Maybe going like a dabbing effect on this. Ooh, sorry, I'm not here to gloat. I'm just happy. I'm happy with it. It looks like flames. It's good. It's good. And I'm not going to show you too close up just in case one of my players is over here cheating. Getting the inside scoop on what they're about to face. I'm watching you, Joe. Ooh, Catherine? Yes, how's the gate project? One with the stained glass. It's good. I think I have the final draft pretty much lined out, but I do not know for sure. Well, I mean, it comes down to the client, right? I don't know until I know, but I'm happy with what I got. I really am. And you know what? I think that goes a lot further than we give credit to. The fact that you feel good about your work and that sense of passion, that sense of that's it, is contagious. If like I've noticed in my past, presenting a piece of work that I'm like, here it is, like, sorry. I'm already apologizing before they even see it. That doesn't inspire a whole lot of confidence in them. But if you slap that thing down on the table, like, check this out, different response. Though maybe a little obnoxious. I don't know. Did they decide a color? No, but I think I'm gonna do something. I think because I get these prints printed out at like a blue printer, right? I don't have a printer big enough to scan or print these things. So what I might do, I might commandeer a desk. Now hear me out. This is my thought. Rather than me going getting it scanned, having prints made of like like an open and empty design, taking it back to the office, coloring everything in, maybe a couple different series of it, then taking it back to Blueprint. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have them print me copies, and then maybe there, pencil in the color, and then have them make new prints of that so that I could give one to the client and have one for myself. We'll see what they say. Stay tuned for that little venture. No idea how that's going to go. They're probably going to look at me like I'm crazy, like, Max, you already ask enough of us. But also I love how having like a professional relationship with people like that, people you kind of depend on, and it's such a good thing to do, in your community. If you're a local artist, or if you're a local, like have a place in your local community, forge your position in your little local community. How many of you play like Harvest Moon or something like that? Everyone is a part of that little society. Eke out your spot in it. It belongs to you. Your spot does. You don't have to be a stranger in your own town. But I love going in there, and they're always like, "Oh, what do you got for us this week, Max?" And I always love like showing them and getting all excited and trying to get them all excited too. Oh, yes. So I'm like putting like bright yellow up in the rib cage and then like fanning it out over the ribs. So they got like a miniature crucible inside their rib cage. Epic. Very off topic, but I connected to the dragon print. Kiki, that's amazing. How cool is that? I'm not up to date on the dragon prints. I'm excited to though. That's next on my list. Yeah, good and rough, but I like it. You know what? Picasso. It's funny because I've gotten so much use out of these little dollar store skeletons. My buddy got them for me years ago, and I've repainted these stinking things so many times because it's just a good, scary bad guy to have. Because usually it is like some malformed entity, right? Oh, December 19th. Wow, they're cooking. All right. Well, I think I'm done. I'm just gonna let these dry. I need to go wash this. Wash this. What the hell is it even called? Paintbrush. But I think I'm gonna now turn my creative thoughts and ventures maybe to the community Minecraft server. I don't know. Maybe I'll hop in there and get creative over there. It's about keeping those juices alive. Keep them stirred up. Well, that means I'm gonna leave you here, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out in the silly little office with me, doing silly little projects. Sometimes you gotta. It doesn't always have to be your magnum opus. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to I don't know, be your greatest work ever. Sometimes it's just good to get the flow out. You know what I mean? Oh, Kiki, I'm gonna have myself a blast. I'm currently starting to work on the Halloween town season extravaganza at the Minecraft server. So I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed. Well, get out there, do something creative, or be kind to someone. Do something. Do something maybe for yourself. I don't know, but I hope you do. But whatever it is, I hope you do it. Friggin' love you guys. Don't forget to friggin' love each other. All right. Okay. Have a good Sunday. Bye bye, everybody. See ya.